Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. My name is Rebecca Ravenbird and today I am showing you my Mainland Island route for catching horses. So today we're not actually going to catch any horses, I'm just going to show you the locations and the directions that I go to search for horses. So the first place is make sure you are spawning at the OG docks right here in front of this the info hub right over here, and then we're going to make our way over to the right. Okay. So as you can see already, there is one horse here, and I am on a private server just so you can see where the horses are spawning, but I will go ahead and zoom out. So usually there's a horse somewhere along this little hill here right next to the trailer, and I'm also going to put some arrows on the screen of some other locations within this area that horses will typically spawn because a while back Trick did update the spawning location, so now horses will roam, they will roam around quite a bit. So there is our first horse right here. Sometimes you'll see, yeah, there happens to be one over there, but we're going to continue this way. Okay, so we're going to stay along the beach, and as you can see, there is another horse right here, but usually I will find them kind of more in front of this cave here. Right, so this cave here, I tend to find them somewhere around there as well. So we're going to continue on here. Okay, and I'm not going to cut this video or anything, just so you can fully see the location of where I'm going. And I hope me zooming out all the way also helps with seeing which way that I'm going. Okay, so right here, this is another location for horses. I believe there's about 12 or 13 or so horses on this island. I don't remember how many horses there are total on this island, but most of the time I actually do not find horses right over here, but sometimes every once in a while they'll be kind of in this corner. So let's continue on here. Okay, so like I said, we're just pretty much staying along the beachy edge here, right, the outer edge of the island. Let's actually pick up this rope. Very convenient. Thank you very much, actually. Alright, so moving on. So we're going to go over this bridge. Now, here's the thing. In my opinion, Trick needs to kind of fix it so that horses do not spawn in the water. Because sometimes you see there's a horse right here, but sometimes I will find horses and they're fully in the water over here. So I really hope that's a fix that he can implement somehow, because sometimes you will not see the horse in the water and you won't be able to catch it. Okay, so that is this is location number 2 on this little strip here. So there's typically 2 horses in this area. Let's move on, and we are going to cross this next bridge and then cut across to the left here. You happen to see a horse right over there to the right, but I am going to mention that if you come around here, yeah, typically there's a horse somewhere in this area, kind of in between these little hills. So I'm going to come over here, and I like to just come up and around this way, because sometimes there's a horse somewhere on this little hill, but I think the horse this time around happens to be over here, which is actually kind of rare. I usually don't see them come down this way. So let's move on. Okay. So typically in this open field, there happens to be a horse to the left over here, but there's also sometimes one over here by the breeding center. Let's see if there happens to be a horse here. No, but there's a pot of gold, so I'm gonna grab that just real quick. All right, pot of gold. Let's open it. Let's just see what we get. We've got 1 pot of gold. Ooh, 300 tokens. Thank you. Usually I don't get very much. I usually barely get 100. So let's see. I want to mention that sometimes horses will spawn underneath this cave here, so you may want to take a look in there, but today it seems that this horse happens to be right out in the open. Then there's this horse over here. So this black horse, or I don't know what color, this dark colored horse, sometimes I will find the horse spawning more over this way, closer to the horses for sale, but it happens to be over there for today. So let's continue on. So I will cut behind the horses for sale and we'll come over here. So usually there's a horse over here kind of in this little area right behind the bell tower. Okay, so we're gonna go up, turn left kind of this way. So we're gonna go up on this mountain here to the right of us. And I don't, there's no specific method of getting up here. I just run and jump, honestly. Okay, so let's see. Usually, yeah, there's a horse usually on this very, on this part of the mountain here, somewhere along this little trail. So now we're gonna jump down. Okay, and usually there's a horse kind of more this way on the right hand side, but today it looks like the horse is over here towards this cave. So then the last location, we're gonna jump up here. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way up this hill. We're gonna go towards Toby, all the way up this hill. And here is the last horse. So most of the time I will usually find him up here level with Toby, but here we happen to find the horse right over here. Sometimes I will find the horse kind of over this way. So, yeah, definitely the mainland is pretty easy in terms of navigating around. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on the next horse catching route. Okay, bye everybody.